This is the third feature film that I've made with Roger and Hanif Qureshi, after The Mother and Venus. But we first worked together on a television adaptation of Hanif's novel The Buddha of Suburbia back in 1991 or something like that. Very long time ago anyway. So we're old collaborators and old friends, and that makes kind of working on these small little projects rather joyful. Nick is a philosophy lecturer at a kind of new university on the outskirts of Birmingham. He has been a rather brilliant undergraduate and postgraduate student at Cambridge. And his career, like many, I suppose, in the academic world, has been a sort of series of stepped declines in a way. He's now teaching students he doesn't think are particularly engaged with the subject. And he's on a kind of campus which seems rather grim compared to the glories of Cambridge. And I suppose he's worried about the future. He's very scared for his retirement and his career. And at the point at which we join him in the story, he's just been asked to take early retirement by the university, which he hasn't told Meg. This is something that comes out quite early on in the film. And consequently, he's living in a very precarious state psychologically at this moment. She's, like many women, I think, of her age, the children have just left home, and she's starting to wonder whether she's fulfilled. She's starting to wonder whether her horizons, which have been dominated by raising and graduating these children, have cramped her own ambitions and desires, and she's looking around a bit. And this, of course, terrifies Nick all the more. He wants things steady. He wants things settled. He doesn't want change, particularly at this time of his life. And he's now faced with some very real changes that are coming about, and it scares him. One of Roger's great qualities as a director is he always brings a kind of warmth and humanity and truthfulness to whatever he does, I think. Well, we always wanted Jim Broadbent to play this part because I guess we kind of thought about him in the role even while we were developing the script, because he's got such a wonderful combination of, intensity, comedy, vulnerability, assertiveness. I mean, he's a very, very complicated character, Nick, and it needed somebody of Jim's abilities to bring out those complexities and the sort of light and the shade and the kind of ability to be both front-footed and back-footed and vulnerable at the same time. And Jim's brilliant at that.